talked about him potentially helping me out because he thought his blood type would be a match with me, and I was just kind of like, okay, if that's what you want to do, then perfect. And next thing I know, he was calling me about a month or two later, saying that he thought he's a match and he was going to get tested. And the doctor's office actually called me a month before the surgery and told me that the surgery was on and he was a match and he was healthy enough and all the other requirements. I just kind of smiled. I didn't really talk much, didn't really say much, but I was really happy, really kind of relieved, and I just kind of thought about what I was going to do with my second chance at life, I guess you'd say. Well, dialysis was a couple hours at night, usually. Well, I said a couple hours. It was around 9 at night, so that means I had to go to bed on time in order to wake up for class. It kind of constricted my life with what I could eat. You can't eat certain foods when you're on dialysis. You can't drink a lot of water, or else that also messes up the dialysis, and a lot of other health problems along with the medicines that I had to take at that time too. And if I didn't do the dialysis, I felt like crap. I felt worse than I ever had. So I had to do that. All the other guys I've been playing with that year, going to showcase workouts and stuff like that, were going to be going where I wanted to go, and I wasn't there yet. I was watching them on their days, listening to my friends talk about where they got drafted instead of where I got drafted. And even though I did get drafted, and I thank the Yankees for doing that, it still doesn't feel the same. All right, well, a lot of things I thought about while I was rehabbing was the fact that this is my second chance, and like I was gonna get to kind of rebuild my body all over again, because before that I was a really athletic kid. So I basically had the blueprint there, and I knew what I had to do, and I definitely had the time, the motivation, and all that, and it just kind of came to. It just feels like normal. It feels like almost like that year didn't happen. The year where I went through getting sick, going through dialysis, a transplant, recovering from that. It's like all that didn't happen because I picked up right back where I left off with a great group of teammates that I signed up to play for 3 years ago, and yeah, having a lot of fun. I feel just as healthy as I ever have. My relationship with Walt differs in the fact that now I'm actually playing for him, and before that he was just, I wasn't playing for him, he was a friend. He hooked me up with a kidney, and it's really not like a lot of people expect, like we'd be like all like close, like lovey-dovey, because he's still my coach. I have to treat him like a coach. He has to treat me like every one of his other players. I would say the same thing. I would always tell him thank you. Anytime this whole thing comes up, I'll always just tell him thank you, and he kind of shrugs it off because that's something that he would do that's like not out of character for him. So I just thank him, and he pretty much says, hey, you're welcome.
I'd say it's really humbling for his players to know that a coach would do something like that for his players. So we're very excited for him to be back.
I've put up the best numbers of my life right now, so nothing else should really be holding me back. Mentally, I'm definitely stronger, so got a lot to look forward to. I have to thank God, I have to thank my parents, and it means that I don't have to worry about a lot of things that I thought I'd have to worry about with medications and all that stuff, my health. At least it's being pushed back.